board gamers, BJ from Game Gumbo here, live in the Gumbo Pot. It's Gen Con weekend and I can't be there. Bradley and Jay are out there having a good time in Indianapolis. Wish I could have been there, but you know, we'll make it hopefully next year. We made a bunch in a row, we just didn't make this one. But I figured since it's Gen Can't for us, why not fire up the Twitch stream this weekend on a Saturday, waiting for the LSU game to start in about 45 minutes. Open up a couple of boxes that we've gotten in recently. So we got a copy of Ticket to Ride London. Everybody follows this channel knows how much I like Ticket to Ride, and I even like these little small Days of Wonder versions of them, the little mini games, take 15 to 20 minutes. So let's open it up and get right to the table. All right, so this is Ticket to Ride London. It's the small box version of Alan Moon's famous Ticket to Ride games. I love these games. I actually got to play this at Dice Tower Con 2019, maybe with Alex Goldsmith? I can't remember. I think it was with Alex. I own the New York one. I actually gave it to my mother-in-law right before she passed away, so I got it back from her. We enjoyed playing Ticket to Ride together. That was one of the fun little things we like to do. And we also own the Amsterdam one. I'll tell you, I got this in a trade from Alex Co. And Ticket to Ride London, out of the 3 little box Ticket to Ride games, it's been my favorite. So I'm curious to see if my wife is going to like it, because she liked New York, Amsterdam, okay. I think London's going to be the one that she's going to like the most. So let's get it open up. Hey, one thing we know about Days of Wonder, production is always key. So let's see what we got here. First off, as you know, these little small box games, they have these little travel maps. If you've ever traveled around the country and you stop at the information, the visitor centers, this is exactly what it looks like. It looks like those little visitor center things. But what it actually is the rule book. Obviously the game, just like every one of them, is claiming routes between locations, trying to complete longer paths so you can get some bonus points, and completing districts. That's the unique thing. So New York had one where you're trying to connect different little streets together to get little bonuses. Amsterdam, I can't remember what it was, but it also has bonuses. London is all about claiming those districts. So let's take a look inside. If you haven't played these small Ticket to Ride games, you're gonna be surprised at how small they really are. Remember the big Ticket to Ride box and the big Ticket to Ride board? This is it. It fits in my, look at this. So I shrank the screen so that I could do these unboxings, and it still fits. The whole game board fits in my little shrunk screen. So we were playing these with the Sobo Club. That's our little board, or whatever we call it, over at the local high school that my wife teaches at. And we didn't always have time for big, long games. So I brought the Ticket to Ride games, the little small box ones, the city games, because the kids could jump into a bunch of different games during the day, see what they liked, but also, explore something. It plays like Ticket to Ride, just on a small scale. So as you can see, we've got a map of London. We've got all the different little areas: Waterloo, Covent Garden, Trafalgar Square, Buckingham Palace, of course, Big Ben. Hey kids, there's Big Ben. Brick Lane, Elephant and Castle, the Globe Theatre, where my wife has always wanted to go, the British Museum, all the different areas. You're going to recognize the different colored tracks here. So if you have, it's rummy, right? you're drawing colored cars and you're playing those colors back to complete the rows. The gray areas are those that you can use whatever colors you want. They still have to be all one color though. So if you're trying to go from this 5 to the 2, you'll have to have 4 colors in a row. And when you complete them, you get points. So if you do the little onesies, and that only takes 1 card of any color, it's only 1 point. If you can complete the big long 4s between Baker Street and British Museum, or the Charter House, that is 7 points. So obviously filling up those long ones helps you out. So what is the unique thing about Ticket to Ride London? All right, well, let's take a look. First off, you got buses. So you can see from the cover here, we got a little John Lennon, and is that like the Queen maybe? 60s dancer person, and somebody from right off of Baker Street, I would think. Instead of trains, we've got double-decker famous London buses. Look at that. Can't beat those at all. Beautiful. We got 4 different colors. And again, instead of the standard blue, red, white, and green, we've got yellow. We've got kind of a lavender purple. Let's take a look at those. trouble. Sorry about that. It's lavender purple. Look how beautiful that is. Got this little orangish color, white. All these show up nice when you're playing. And then, I call this like a steel blue, sort of. A grayish blue. Look how beautiful those double-deckers. And if you've ever played Ticket to Ride, you know that you get an extra bag. Instead of getting the 3 extras, you get 1 extra, just in case you lose one. So very nice. You also get your tokens to play on the board. 1 in each color. Nice. And, hey, don't I love this? Each one of those, you probably can't see that, right? Yeah, that's too much, not enough detail on this camera. It's little British flags. Oh, you just can't beat that. That's so cool. Those are your point scoring tokens that you'll put around. It's got the point scoring track that goes around. And as you can see, they all fit nice and neat inside the little. Days of Wonder just does such a good job with their productions. All right, so this fits in nice and neat with the little wheel well. Oh, look at that. Just can't beat this. Oh, yeah. But you want to know what's special about the game, right? All right, let's figure it out. BJ from Game Gumbo here in the Gumbo Pot on Gen Con weekend, and we're exploring or unboxing Ticket to Ride London, trying to figure out, oh, come on. What makes Ticket to Ride London tick? I've played it once at Dice Tower Con 2019 with Alex. These are your tickets and your train cards. Well, I say train cards, they're actually bus cards. All right, so typical style, they're just a lot smaller, but all the different colors that we see on the board, red, blue, yellow, orange, green, see them all. Oh, actually, I guess you can't see that. Yeah, you can't really see that. Okay. And all of them are awesome little, cool little cars that you would see, I guess, around London in the 60s. Okay. Oh, I love this car. When I was a kid, I just loved that car. It's like a silver ghost type car, Rolls Royce. Oh, I used to draw pictures of that. Yep, like that. Oh, seriously? It's a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Okay, I didn't remember that. That's pretty cool. Some kind of sports car? Alfa Romeo, maybe? Or Rocket Man. Oh, Elton John, Rocket Man. Very nice. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Okay, that was for you, the Brant. And the milk truck. Blue is the milk truck. Okay, nice. And of course, what's the wild? It's not gonna be a crazy colored train. It's going to be a rainbow double-deckered bus. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, neat. Nicely done. Days of Wonder. Now we got the tickets. You'll recognize, if you've played Ticket to Ride, if you're watching this video, you probably have. Another way to score points besides just putting out the trains is these tickets. So what you want to do is try to complete Big Ben to Tower of London. And if you do that by the end of the game, it's worth 6 points. In the real Ticket to Ride, you lose points if you don't complete it. I don't remember the rules, I have to check that. But you'll draw a certain number of tickets at the start of the game. You'll try to complete those during the game. And instead of either drawing cards or placing cards, because that's the actions on your turn, you either draw cards from the market, play cards down, all the same color to put buses out, or the third action is taking these destination tickets. And they're from all the different parts on there. 5 points for Regency Park to Hyde Park. Piccadilly Circus, sorry about that. Ooh, a big one. That's all across the board from Baker Street all the way to the Tower of London. Very, very cool. Okay, so what makes it tick? The extra scoring is the districts. So claiming a route is one thing, and the districts give you bonus points if you connect all of the locations in that district. All right, so let me just take a look real quick. Let's put these up. We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now. I wish Alex were here because he would already have the rules memorized from our play 2 years ago. I, unfortunately, don't remember. The cards go in here, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, nice and neat. Ah, look at this production. Just so good. Even the board just fits right in. Oh, that's nice. It's a joy to have. They're not always good games, unfortunately. I didn't think the river was very good, but most of the Days of Wonder games that I get are just not only fun, they're also just keepsakes. I mean, you're going to want to play those with your grandkids and your grandkids. All right, so let's look at this board here. So if you can complete all of the green area, you'll get a bonus 2 points by doing that. Then you have the blue area over here down by the river. You've got the red area over here. Does that include Baker Street? I think so. Let's see, do they have all the districts? Something to do. You can claim a route. To claim a district, a player must link each location with every other location in that district, and if you do, you get that bonus of 2. And notice that there are 5 different bonuses. The easy British Museum to Covent Garden, that's only 1 point. The green area, which is 4 here. The 3 area, I wonder why that one's a little tougher. Oh, because there's, in this area, you've got the little double, the grays, makes it nice and easy, and a little 1s. These are going to get longer routes to get those 3s. The 4s of this big section here with a bunch of long ones. And of course, if you can somehow connect all 4 of these red ones, that'll give you 5 points. All right, so the end of the game is going to be very familiar to anybody that's played Ticket to Ride. It's going to, when you're down to just a few trains, right? Down to just a few trains. Yep. When a player has 2 or a few plastic trains, then each player gets 1 last turn, including the player that got down to those last trains. And then you'll account for the points. You would have been scoring every time you claimed a route. So, if you go from St. Paul's to Covent Garden, that's 3 spaces, you would get 4. You immediately move your player piece down there. Then you'll reveal your destination tickets, all the ones that you completed, and all of those will give you points for each one that you completed, and they'll subtract the value of the points for each one you didn't. And then you'll get the points for any districts that you completed. So that's a way to really, you've got the public information as you're going down. You also know how everybody's buses are doing, so you can see who's scoring points there. And then finally, those hidden information destination tickets. And the person with the most points wins Ticket to Ride London. All right, so that is Ticket to Ride London. We unboxed it. We did a little overview of the gameplay. I think this is the best one of the city games that I've played so far. Might be the easier one to accept between New York and London and Amsterdam, but for sure, it's been the one that I've enjoyed so far. I got a copy of it in my trade with Alex Co. because I wanted my wife to see. She loves Ticket to Ride as much as I do, and she wasn't that big of a fan of Amsterdam. I'm hoping that she likes London. She likes the motif. She likes the buses and the colors of the cards and the districts that they get to play. So I'm looking forward to getting this on the table tonight. If LSU is winning big or if LSU is losing, we might need something to do, and we can pull out Ticket to Ride London today. This is BJ from Game Gumbo. That was Ticket to Ride London. We did our full unboxing and our overview. Thanks to the chat crew for jumping in and helping me do this one. And check out our schedule on Twitch. Hey, like and subscribe to us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and on Instagram. We got content every day between our videos, our blog posts, our Twitch channel, and our Instagram. We try to keep it coming every single day. We enjoyed unboxing this and showing the overview of Ticket to Ride London. And until next time, laissez le bon temps rouler.